A population consists of all subjects, human or otherwise, that are being studied. A sample is a group of subjects selected from a population. A parameter is a characteristic or measure obtained by using all the data values from a specific population. A statistic is a characteristic or measure obtained by using the data values from a sample. It is very important that we are able to differentiate between population parameters and sample statistics. For instance, if we are going to calculate the mean for a data set, and the mean is nothing more than an arithmetic average for a set of data values. And if this mean were to be calculated using a population set of data, in other words, all of the subjects that are being studied, then we would use the symbol mu to represent that mean. The formula would be add up, and this capital sigma symbol means add up, all of the data values. And we use the letter X here to represent the data values for a data set, or a population in this case, and then divide that by the size of the data set. And capital N is what we will typically use when we mean population size. However, if that mean that we are going to calculate comes from a set of data that is a subset of a population, or in other words, a sample, then the symbol that we would use is X bar. The formula is the same. We're still going to add up all of the data values in the data set and then divide by the number of data values that we have, or in other words, the size of the set. And we will typically use then the lowercase n to represent a sample size. According to the World Wildlife Fund, there are only 60 remaining members of the Javan rhino species in the world. They are all found in the Ujung Kulon National Park in Java, Indonesia. Let's suppose that we want to study the length of this particular species. There are only 60 remaining members, and it is feasible that we could observe each member of this species from a distance and use a triangulation method in order to calculate the length. And then if we were to calculate the mean from that data set, this would be a population mean, since we would be using all of the members of this species, and we would use the symbol mu. The World Wildlife Fund also lists the orangutan as an endangered species. However, there are an estimated 41,000 orangutans remaining in the world today. So it is not feasible here, then, that we would be able to access each member of the orangutan family and measure their length. So in this case, what we would do is generate a random sample, and then from that sample, generate a mean in order to estimate the population mean. And if we did that, then since we would be using sample data, the symbol that we would use to represent that mean would be X bar.